On a November morning in 2025, headlines blared, U.S. and Philippines inaugurate new joint naval base. This isn't just another exercise, it's a permanent strategic shift on the West Philippine Sea. Tensions in Asia have been rising for years, and now, nations are making bold moves to protect their interests. The world's eyes are on the Indo-Pacific, where every new base shifts the balance of power. The U.S. military's expansion in the Philippines marks the biggest alliance move in years. After decades of ups and downs, Washington and Manila are closer than ever. The new base is more than a dock. It's a symbol of shared commitment to a free and open region. It sends a message. Peace will be defended. Global supply chains run through these waters. Any conflict here could disrupt economies worldwide. Countries are choosing partners and strategies for their future security. The U.S. is renewing its Pacific promises, aiming to prevent any single nation from dominating the region. For the Philippines, this is a turning point after years of pressure in the West Philippine Sea. Filipino fishermen have been pushed out, and the Coast Guard has faced dangerous encounters. Manila needed stronger support to defend its rights under international law. Turning to its oldest ally, the U.S., was a logical step. The new base is the result of months of quiet talks and careful planning. It's a bold answer to a difficult problem. A new era of security in Southeast Asia begins now. Naval Station Apolinario, named for a Filipino hero, sits on Palawan's western coast, close to the disputed Spratly Islands. Its location is no accident. From here, ships and planes can reach contested waters in minutes. The base boasts a deep-water port for U.S. warships, and a runway for everything from fighter jets to surveillance planes. For the U.S., it's a forward post, thousands of miles closer to potential hotspots. No longer must forces deploy from Japan or Guam. Now they can respond to crises in real time. This strengthens America's ability to reassure allies and deter threats. For the Philippines, it's a shield. Filipino and American forces will patrol, train, and share intelligence side by side. The partnership boosts the Philippines' ability to monitor and defend its territory. U.S. presence is a strong deterrent, making aggressors think twice. The base is more than military might, it's a logistics hub, storing fuel and supplies for extended operations. In a crisis, staying on station is crucial. Naval Station Apolinario is a strategic jewel, central to the alliance's future. Its capabilities and location make it vital for regional stability. The base is a symbol of a modern, resilient partnership. It's not just buildings and runways, it's a commitment to peace. The alliance is now stronger, faster, and more capable. The future of the U.S.-Philippine alliance is anchored here. The U.S.-Philippine military partnership is among the oldest in Asia, rooted in the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty. This pact promises mutual support if either nation is attacked, a foundation for over 70 years. Their bond was forged in World War II, when American and Filipino soldiers fought side by side. For decades, U.S. bases like Subic Bay and Clark Air Base were central to American strategy in the Pacific. These bases provided security and jobs, symbolizing close ties. But in the early 1990s, Philippine nationalism led to the closure of U.S. bases. The alliance cooled, but the Mutual Defense Treaty remained. In recent years, ties have strengthened again through agreements like the Visiting Forces Agreement and EDCA. These allowed U.S. forces to rotate through Philippine bases for joint training. Naval Station Apolinario is the next step, a more permanent, capable site under EDCA. It reflects lessons learned from history and a renewed commitment to partnership. The alliance has evolved, adapting to new challenges. Today, both nations are building a modern, flexible security relationship. The new base is proof of a partnership ready for the 21st century. Together they face the future as allies. Their shared history guides their next chapter. Rising tension in the West Philippine Sea stems from China's sweeping claims, marked by its 9-dash line, overlapping the zones of the Philippines and others. In 2016, an international tribunal sided with the Philippines, but China rejected the ruling and pressed on. China has built artificial islands, turning reefs into military outposts with runways and missiles. These bases let China project power and monitor the region, making neighbors anxious. China's Coast Guard and maritime militia swarm disputed areas, harassing Filipino boats and blocking access. Tense standoffs and dangerous maneuvers have become common, raising the risk of conflict. The new U.S.-Philippine base aims to change China's calculations. Constant Allied presence is meant to deter aggression and uphold international law. The tension isn't just about territory, it's about freedom of navigation and national sovereignty. The base is a direct response to these rising pressures. It's a stand for rules, not might. Naval Station Apolinario transforms response times. Surveillance planes can be over the West Philippine Sea in minutes. Real-time intelligence is shared instantly, allowing joint decisions and rapid action. This capability deters aggression. Adversaries know help is always near. The base is a shield, protecting Philippine sovereignty and rights, but it's also a lifeline in disaster. The Philippines faces frequent typhoons, earthquakes, and eruptions. In the past, aid took days to arrive. Now, relief can launch within hours. The base stores supplies and can deploy U.S. transport planes and helicopters for rescue and aid. This saves lives and speeds recovery. Naval Station Apolinario is both protector and helper. It stands ready for crisis, man-made or natural. Building and running Naval Station Apolinario brings jobs and investment to Palawan. Thousands of locals are hired for construction and ongoing operations. Local businesses supply materials, food, and services, boosting the economy. American personnel spend money in the community, supporting shops and rentals. Infrastructure upgrades, roads, power, internet, benefit everyone. New opportunities attract more businesses and growth, but challenges exist: cultural differences, resource strain, and social issues. The U.S. and Philippine governments are working with local leaders to address concerns. Programs aim to share benefits widely and minimize negative impacts. The base is an engine for prosperity and change. Its presence shapes daily life in Palawan. The new base brings benefits but also concerns. Some fear for Philippine sovereignty and entanglement in great power rivalry. Environmental groups worry about Palawan's unique ecosystems. The U.S. and Philippines promise strict standards to protect nature. Critics warn the base could escalate tensions with China, risking a dangerous arms race. Supporters argue that strength deters aggression and keeps the peace. Naval Station Apolinario is part of a broader Indo-Pacific strategy, alliances with Japan, Australia, and others. The goal: a rules-based order where no nation dominates by force. The base is a symbol of renewed alliance and shared resolve. Success depends on communication, respect, and a commitment to peace. The future of the region hinges on unity and vigilance.